Well, it is right at 9 o'clock now. Work was canceled because rain. Rain all day. Surprised it is still light out at 9 o'clock. At any rate, I am at the Regal now, going in to see Transylvania 3. The second movie I thought made up for the terrible ending of the first movie, and it's good to see that Adam Sandler is making something that is actually watchable. So, I have seen the trailers, pretty sure I'm going to like it. Not totally unbiased going in, but as soon as I come out, I'm going to turn the camera on, give you guys my thoughts on it. Here we go. Just got out. First thoughts, it felt a little short. I might just be saying that because the last movie I saw was The Incredibles, and that one ran long. I think this one was actually a normal length. It just felt short. First thoughts? Well, it was good to hear Mel Brooks again. That old guy is just like hearing from a really friendly old uncle. Overall, I'm going to say this was a very solid movie. It kept you engaged, not bored, waiting to see what would happen next throughout the entire movie. The biggest strength this movie had was that animation. The animation style is something you don't see anywhere else other than in the Transylvania movies. The movement, the color, everything. Well done. Really, a lot more detailed actually than the first movie. And I will say, this fixed a lot of the problems that I had with the first movie. The first movie I thought was really the stupidest thing about it was when Mavis falls in love with, I'm forgetting his name, but the nomad hippie guy. There was really no good reason why. It was just like they looked at each other and they had fallen in love. And then when Drac came around and decided he was a good guy, he did so by having some kind of game where they were hopping on floating tables. They did that for a few minutes, and all of a sudden now Drac thinks he's a good guy, which was weak and a little stupid. So that was the first movie. It took the entire second movie to solidify their relationships. They made it more of a family coming together movie. The second one. So to try to, I guess, fix that weak part of the first movie. But this movie, they were introducing a new love interest, new characters, and this time, when they fell in love, it was a progression. It was a date, and then a deadly tango, and one of them saves the other one's life, the other one saves the other one's life, and finally, after all this back and forth, they decide that each other is cool. And so it wasn't just this, I looked at you, I think you're pretty, now I'm in love with you. So the story was much better. Much better, much more improved on this one. And the showdown at the end, I was not expecting. You know what, I should have said this from the beginning, but spoiler alerts, I'm going to put that in the title as well. So, I was not expecting this deadly, monster-killing, ancient weapon to be the Kraken, but it was a good surprise. It was nice to see the Kraken again. We haven't seen him since Pirates of the Caribbean. So we got to see the Kraken, and we had a musical showdown, which again is something we haven't seen a good one of since Scott Pilgrim, and that was great to see. I think they could have had a little bit better music choices for the good side. My goodness, the day was saved by the Macarena. Really? The Macarena? What is it, the 90s? Anyway, I'm willing to forgive that, and I'm going to say this was a solid movie. If they make another Transylvania, I'm going to be in the theaters to see that one too. So, go see it, guys. It was a fantastic movie. Love you guys.